Beauty competition for plus-size women. The contestants are cross that it's been given the title of Fat Beauty Contest because they perceive themselves as voluptuous, large, curvy, whatever. The event is certainly evidence of a fight back against the modern obsession with thinness.
Britain has become a fattest society, reinforced every day by images of stick-thin models whose shape bears no resemblance to the average British woman. But a provocative backlash is underway in the United States.
Debbie Shannon, you're Miss America 2000.
Plus-size beauty pageants for fat women celebrate flesh and curves. But is Britain ready to accept that fat can also be beautiful? One woman thinks so. Charlotte Coyle believes it's time for a change. She's agreed to organise a contest in the UK to challenge the notion that only skinny women can be attractive.
Show me your face. No!
Great stuff. And with us now, the brains behind that competition, it's all her idea, Charlotte Coyle, with two of the favourites to lift the crown, Zoe Millman and Carly Amphlett. You both did very well. We're not going to say who won and how far you all got, but you both did very, very well and deservedly. This is a big idea. Did you have sort of trouble getting it off the ground, promoting it? You know?
I did. It was really hard to get people interested. You know, once I said the word plus size, it was like, okay, and then the phone kind of went dead. So it was really, really hard and it was really stressful. The fact I've never, ever done anything like this before.
Yeah. But you are a model, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a plus-size model.
But you can't be a plus-size model in this country.
No,
because the limit is a size 16 and
16
you're
and 18.
You're an 18.
Who says that's the limit?
The plus-size fashion industry in England.
So you do it in America?
I do it in America, and I was quite successful in America, and then coming back to England, you know, it really did affect my confidence. Being told I was too big.
Yeah.
Even knowing that in America it's cool to be this size, and actually most women in Britain are a size 16 or above.
Of course,
we know that.
Course.
Even knowing that that's the reality, even you are still affected by the prejudice in this country.
Of course, of course. And I would be quite comfortable in my body. I don't have an issue, and I don't see why I should, you know?
No.
Well, can we see, before we talk to the girls, should we just see you getting them in the mood, as it were? Because you recruited and you held auditions and you winnowed it down to how many actually went into the final?
12.
To 12, OK. And here's you basically getting the girls in the mood, giving them a bit of inspiration.
Charlotte desperately needs to boost the girls' confidence. Later that day, she receives a delivery she's hoping will help.
I've got a surprise for you. On the night, you're going to all have one of these. Do you like it? Going to be fitted for your own handmade corset. Everyone's going to have boobs. But Julia, it's going to be
Charlotte's determination unexpectedly paid off.
I feel absolutely beautiful in this corset. It feels so feminine and so sexy. It feels lovely. I can't believe I've got a waist. I'm like a dirty old woman. I'm just going to
Those corsets are fantastic, aren't they? I think they should be compulsory.
I know. Tiny, tiny waist.
Did you, you all had one handmade for each of you, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Carly, when we first saw you there, you looked slightly shocked and not very pleased,
No,
actually.
I was surprised. It was the last thing that I was expecting. We had no idea what the theme was going to be. That was when it was first realised to us, the burlesque theme, and then seeing what Charlotte looked like in it and never having worn one myself, I couldn't imagine what it was going to look like, but we put them on and it was just amazing.
Absolutely, we all had waists and bits sticking out in the right place for once. It was fabulous. Up and down and round and way.
OK, so you get a waist where you haven't got a waist usually. Yeah. What happens to all the stuff that...
It sort of squishes down.
All right.
Because...
and up.
So, yeah, I mean, once you take it off, you can't actually get it back on again until you loosen it, then tie it back in again. Because I tried it on again, and then you have to kind of loosen it up before you can tighten it up. And it's a two-person job. You have to be very friendly with someone.
And does it kind of make breathing difficult and stuff like that?
Surprisingly not, no. Because, I mean, I sing, so I was a bit worried about, you know, where things were going.
Yeah.
And it just makes you very upright and actually deportment, and it adds to the whole demeanour of it.
As ladies used to be.
Absolutely.
We're going to look at both of you and your progress throughout this. We're going to start with you, Zoe.
Okay.
So from the beginning until, you know, when you first met, and you kept telling her how fantastic she was. You really had to work hard on confidence, didn't you? Especially with Carly here, but we'll look at her in a minute. Here's Zoe.
I'm not invisible. Hello? Duh, I'm not invisible. I'm tall, I'm ginger, I'm big. Sorry, was that a choice?
I think you're fantastic.
Thank you.
Hello. Got some news for you, Zoe.
Right.
I'm gonna let you through into the final 12.
Oh my God, there's a crap moment. Oh crap.
Too fast. Slow it down. You want them to see you. Show me your face. Should be natural.
I can't believe I can't walk, dance or use my face today, so I'm really confidence built.
So I've got up on stage. It's taken me more guts than I actually thought I had. I thought, yeah, I'm fairly blousy, ballsy, whatever. But I'm thinking, oh my God, I've done it, and I finally got through it.
Who were the judges, actually?
It was Daniel Galvin. He actually did the
hairdresser.
hair. He was fantastic. He's such a nice man. Caroline Baxter from New Woman. She was fashion editor, and a representative from Marks and Spencer's, an executive.
Oh, excellent, right,
So
okay.
it was a nice lineup.
Good.
Did it feel, as the rehearsals got underway and the heats got underway and stuff, did it feel surreal? I mean, because presumably you'd not been in a beauty competition before, and as you've, I mean, I've read from the notes, you've both said all women above a certain size come in for a bit of abuse, don't they? And teasing and bullying and all the rest of it. And yet here you are, completely turning it round and saying, yeah, that's right, I am big, bring it on.
Yeah.
How hard was it to turn that around in your head, for you in particular, love? Because you were a bit...
It was a real journey for me. I've never done anything like that before. Just for having the cameras on you like that, exposing some of my most inner insecurities, knowing that even my friends didn't know that I had the insecurities that I did have, because I keep them secret. You
put a big smile on there.
Yeah, you put the smile out, you're bubbly, but deep inside, you know, you're feeling it.
And at what point did you believe in the message, so that suddenly the message is, this is fine to be plus 16, rather than just sort of acting the message and putting on the bright smile? But actually, when did you believe, yeah, this is good, this is fine, I look good? When
I had the support, and when I had the girls around there that had all been through similar experiences that I had been through. I had quite an emotional chat with Charlotte when I really sort of let it out how I was feeling about it, and then realised that actually most of us had been putting on this bubbly, you know, personality over the top of it, and deep inside we were really,
struggling with it,
yeah, feeling very insecure.
We'll talk to you more about that in a minute, but let's just actually see you, because you really were, I mean, you were quite weepy at the beginning, weren't you? Okay, here we go.
Charlotte knows that the first lesson at Beauty Queen Boot Camp is mastering the catwalk strut.
Carly, give it to me. No, looks like you're going, naughty doctor.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I find it hard just doing it just now. When Charlotte was telling me to feel sexy and feel confident and love the catwalk, I found it really hard to do, because I just don't feel that way. But I really want to be here, and I really want to do it. And I want to walk on that catwalk and feel proud. I'm nervous about cocking my walk up. Can I say cocking? Sorry. Just feel elated at the moment, just thrilled and proud of myself.
Well, you certainly look very happy there. Well, you know, I'm astonished that there's so much... Isn't it awful? There's so much misery among women about their body image. I mean, in fact, this particular programme is part of a Channel 4 series on the shape of the nation, how we're all obsessed with it. It must be dreadful to live with. Does it ever make you think? I mean, you're very tall. I was saying that about all of you before. You're 5'11", you're 6 foot, aren't you? And you're 5'8", which is quite tall. Have you always sort of accepted yourself as big, and that's fine, and it's just other people's attitudes?
No, well, personally for me, when I was younger, growing up, I think I've been 5'11" since I was 11. So I was always this really big person. I used to be really, really, like, low self-esteem and low self-confidence, and then I got to the point I was like, you know, I'm never going to be skinny, ever, ever, and just be happy, or I'm going to be miserable until the day I die. So you just have to work within yourself. It comes from within.
Yeah.
But you're very pretty, aren't you? I mean, people have said that to you, I assume.
Thank you.
You have an extremely pretty face. I mean, has that been something that you've been conscious of and has sort of, you know, helped you through those doubtful times?
Of course, of course. I don't know. That's I don't want to be all big-headed, but no, I don't know. It's kind of helped me. You know,
you look in the mirror and you like what you see.
Yes.
And do you as well? Do you look in the mirror and
I mean, as I keep saying, that my IQ points don't go down because my breast size has gone up.
Do you like yourself?
I like myself. I think I'm fabulous.
Yeah.
You know, this is me. This is how I am. It's your problem, not mine.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole ethos of the programme. I mean, one thing they said on the programme, where they were bitching back, saying, no, we were all there for a common goal.
Yeah, I could tell you.
And we were all kind of literally in this mental group hug all the time, because we were all there for the right reasons and there to prove ourselves that we are valid people.
And that being big doesn't mean you can't look just as glamorous as anybody else.
I agree.
Yeah. That's why those corsets were such a fantastic idea.
Well, I mean, I would say good luck in the competition, but it's over now. It's been filmed. We know who's won, and we're not going to say. But you all did very well, and well done you for getting it off the ground.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And it's called Shape of the Nation Fat Beauty Contest. They don't like that title, and I can't say I blame them. It's on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.